Hello, I am Caitlin. I'm with Gayety.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
So
Good.
well, thank you.
Amazing. I'm surrounded by so much royalty. I love it. I love being. um, I have to say, Annie, I love you in rom-coms, and I just want to know if we're going to see more of those in the future.
Thank you. I hope so. Do you have any ideas?
I mean, obviously, like Princess Diaries sequels, but
They're trying. They're always trying to get that going.
I know I always hear about it. I mean, if I have any other ideas, I'll send them your way. But
Well, like, I don't know, send a whatever we call tweets now. Like, send one to Disney.
Yeah, what are they? Yeah, exactly.
Exes, I don't know anymore.
Send an X to Disney. This doesn't make sense. We have fallen so far through the rabbit hole, you guys. But there's positives.
Yeah.
But thank you. I hope so. I hope so. I really, really, really love making them. And I'm so lucky that my first film really was with like a master of the genre, Gary Marshall. So and I've gotten to work with David Frankel, and I've gotten to work with Nancy Myers. And so I just feel like I've gotten to, and now Michael Showalter. And so so I feel like I've gotten to work with so many of the best in the space. So it'd be wonderful to keep going.
Yes, absolutely. And going over to you, Nicholas, I have to ask, did you get a say in what tattoos Hayes had? Because, they're just those random.
Yeah, well, I did actually. I mean, we went through Pinterest quite a lot, and then it was funny because some things could get cleared, some things couldn't get cleared. But some things were, purely aesthetic, and some things kind of were my own sort of little Easter eggs for the character as well.
Okay. Did you have a favorite?
Did you have a least favorite?
Oh, yeah. That's probably better.
Because I did.
Which one?
No, I'm not saying.
You gotta tell me. I tell you,
I had a least favorite.
The hand ones are really annoying because they would always come off.
I know.
They would always come off.
I know.
It was a stupid thing to do that.
After Nick played a pop star, I played a pop star. The tattoo thing
Oh my
is
god!
so
they never. I got a thistle tattooed on my not tattooed in the film on my calf, and I really liked that.
I remember that. I liked that one.
Yeah.
And that was was that about rugby?
It was a Scottish reference because I kind of it was just like kind of trying to create my own sort of Hayes backstory and heritage and everything. So that was grand. Yeah.
I love that. And I don't have much time, but I wanted to ask, we read a little bit about your first chemistry read, but what was it kind of like as your first bonding moment, just Annie and Nicholas?
Oh, Nick texted me, and he was like, he just texted me a bunch of like questions, like, "Hey, do you want to do like any get to know you questions?" And I was just like, "Yes, very much so. This is a great idea." So he texted me questions like, what's your last meal? Desert Island playlist. Just kind of like, I don't know, those questions. And we just kind of started sending answers back and forth. And then, I don't know, it's just everything kind of...
I want to go back
I
and look at those first.
And then eventually
texts.
there was like the texts were too intense. So we started leaving each other voice memos.
Those are the best.
So those, God help us. But that was one of the first times Nick mentioned that he was Greek. I've heard it once or twice.
Oh, right. Yes.
Because his last meal is very Greek.
I'm very proud. What can
It's
I say?
great. It's amazing. You're very proud.
I'm glad it made it into this interview, honestly, because I was worried it wouldn't. So now we're safe. We're done.
I'm trying to avoid it now. I've been told by people.
I will not let you. I will not let you. No, I have one job. I have one job, one assignment. It's to get Nick to talk about being Greek in every single interview.
I'm not mad at it.
The way you did every day on set.
Yes.
Well, thank you both so much. That's all the time I have. But congratulations.
Thank you so much.
I am Caitlynn McDaniel. I'm with Gayety and Rainbow Media Co. It's wonderful to see you. How are you feeling today?
Hi, Caitlin. I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. I'm so excited to chat. I mean, just to get us rolling into it, I really just want to know what really sparked your joy with this project and what made you want to bring it to life.
I'm just really interested in these characters as people. What is it like for the biggest singer of the biggest boy band on the planet to meet with this woman who's a single mom and living her life? Like, what are these two people like? What are they like when they're together? What would their relationship be like? What obstacles do they face? And then also just all the great opportunities for great music and costumes and all of that stuff, just from a filmmaking standpoint, there's just so much to work with.
Absolutely. And it's just such a fun experience. It's a fun road we go down. I personally loved the Coachella scene that we get to see. And I wanted to ask you, I mean, how much of what audiences are seeing is actually real from that scene, especially?
We built a giant stage on a giant field. So we kind of created our own little mini Coachella. There's not as many people there as it looks like. There's a lot of, but we had our own little mini concert out on a giant field, and it was pretty cool.
It sounds super fun. Less dusty, I would assume, but
less dusty. Yes, quite a bit less. It was actually very cold.
Oh,
so
wow.
You can even see there's like steam or whatever coming out of their mouths. Because we shot the movie in like December, November, December. So we're actually in Atlanta when we were shooting that, and so it was quite cold out. But no, I mean, it was like blasting music, all the crew, we were all dancing and having fun, and it was great. It was a really fun night.
And so many people have raved about the chemistry between Annie and Nicholas, and I have to agree. But you seeing it firsthand, how would you describe kind of their dynamic?
I mean, we just, it's funny. Like we knew that they were absolutely perfect for each other. And, we cast Nick. Anne was attached before I ever knew about the project, but we cast Nick and very much felt like we'd found the right guy. And then just every day, just coming into set, working together, having fun, seeing them create their characters and sort of become these two people and go on this journey, for me, was awesome. It was great.
Absolutely. And I just have to say, I love Solène's journey that we get to see. What are you hoping people take away from watching her character grow?
I mean, I always want to hopefully tell a story with the films I do that is entertaining and fun and all of those things, but also maybe shows an audience like what a better world could look like. And so I hope that women and men too, but see Solène as a powerful woman who's making her own decisions, and she's a mom, but she's also a sexual being, and she's got hopes and dreams and all of those things, and she's just making her own decisions for herself. And I think she's a really powerful character and a great role model for, I hope, men and women see her character and see a great example of what it's like to be an adult.
Yes, 100% agree. Thank you so much for your time. That's all the time.
Thank you, Caitlin.
Thank you.